Work is underway on the new halfway house in Binghamton for women who are leaving jail. The house will have room for 2 women who will stay there for 1 year. There's a kitchen, living room, and 2 bedrooms upstairs for the women to take advantage of. Mary Purvis has been the main driver behind this new project, and through community donations, the house is mostly furnished and repainted. Purvis got the idea to do this after joining the Broome County Jail Ministry.
There was a young man who was teaching a program and told me how they did not have enough housing for women who are being released, that sometimes they're just being released on the street. They have nowhere to go.
Purvis has formed the organization In One Accord, which includes people and local agencies from across Broome County who want to help the cause.
We want to offer opportunities for them to get back into society again in a very helpful and meaningful way. That's our goal. That's what we would like to see, to help people who are truly in need, who have been forgotten, that they are not forgotten, and that there are people here to help.
If you would like to help the group with the renovation and donations, you can head to our website, wbng.com.